Hi, and welcome back to Quantum Living. So what's exciting about today is we're talking about the road ahead, and that's where we all want to get on, right, is the road ahead. So before we get there, we're going to have to open the trunk of our cars, and we're going to have to remove some baggage, stuff that can't go with us in the future. So sit back and relax and enjoy the lesson and the meditation and have a great day.
Expectations. And we wonder why moving forward feels so hard. Today, we're going to look at the road ahead and begin deciding what we're no longer willing to carry. Welcome back to Quantum Living. Before we begin, don't forget to request today's free worksheet by emailing bethanyorrick@hotmail.com. This week we've done something extraordinary. We cleared the hard drive. We met the voice in our head. We gave the voice a name. We learned the difference between the observer and the reactor. We discovered ego programming. And we moved ego programming to the back seat. Today, we begin driving toward a new future. But before we get there, we need to look at what we're still carrying. Imagine you're driving down a beautiful, open highway. Your higher self is driving. Ego programming is sitting quietly in the back seat. The road is clear. The sun is rising. Everything feels possible. But something feels heavy. Why? Because every experience you've never processed, every resentment you've never released, every expectation you've never questioned, every relationship you're still trying to fix is packed into the trunk of your car. You don't have to throw away your memories. You don't have to stop loving people. You don't have to erase your past. But you can decide what you're willing to continue carrying. Many of us are still carrying energy that doesn't belong to us. The need to be approved. The need to rescue. The need to prove ourselves. The need to replay old conversations. We call it thinking, but often it's attachment. And attachment keeps us looking backward instead of driving forward. The windshield is bigger than the rearview mirror for a reason. The past is meant to teach us, not define us. Imagine two people driving the exact same road. One has a trunk overflowing with boxes. Every mile feels difficult. Every hill feels impossible. The other stopped, opened the trunk, looked inside, thanked every lesson, and decided to carry only what serves the journey ahead. The road didn't change. The driver didn't change. And suddenly, everything became lighter. Ask yourself, what am I still carrying? Whose expectations am I living? What conversations do I replay over and over in my head? What relationship still occupies my thoughts? What beliefs no longer belong to me? If I could travel lighter, what would I leave behind? Go ahead and close your eyes if it's safe to do so. And take a slow, deep breath in and gently release. Imagine yourself sitting behind the wheel. Your higher self is driving, calm, present, and aware. Ego programming rests peacefully in the back seat. Notice the beautiful road stretching toward the horizon. The sky is clear. The possibilities are endless. Now, pull the car over to the side of the road and walk to the trunk. Open it slowly. Inside are boxes. One is labeled fear. Pick up the box. Thank it. Thank it for the lessons. Thank it for helping you become who you are. And place it on the side of the road. Another box is labeled guilt. Pick that box up. Thank it. Thank it for the lessons. Thank it for helping you become who you are. And gently place it beside the road. Another box says resentment. Pick up that box. Thank it. Thank it for the lessons. Thanking it for helping you become who you are. And gently place it on the side of the road. And yet there's another box. It's called old stories. Pick up this box. Thank it. Thank it for the lessons. Thank it for helping you become who you are. And gently place it beside the road. Not because it has no value, but because you no longer need to carry it. And finally, pick up the box of expectations. Thank it. Thank it for the lessons. Thank it for helping you become who you are. And gently place it beside the road. Not because it doesn't have value, but because you no longer need to carry it. Notice your car becoming lighter. Notice your body becoming lighter. Notice your breathing becoming easier. Now, close the trunk. Return to the driver's seat. Look through the windshield. The road ahead feels open, expansive, possible. Silently repeat, I honor my past. I thank my past. But I do not carry everything into my future. I choose freedom. I choose possibility. I choose love. Take a deep breath and begin driving toward the life you are waiting for. Today we finished week 1. You discovered that you are not the voice in your head. You are not the ego programming. You are not every reaction. You are the awareness observing it all. And now you're ready for something even deeper. Next week, we're going to open those boxes we left beside the road. We're going to look at the invisible emotional attachments we've been carrying, not to relive them, not to judge them, but to lovingly release what no longer belongs to us. Because quantum living isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you've always been. To receive today's printable worksheet, email me at bethanyorrick@hotmail.com. If you could leave one emotional box beside the road today, what would be written on it? Fear, approval, guilt, resentment, old stories, or something else? I'd love to hear what you're ready to release. If this series has been helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Next week, week 2, we're traveling lighter. We'll explore invisible emotional attachments, reclaim our energy, and learn how to move through carrying life only what supports our journey. I'm Bethany Orrick. This is Quantum Living. Stay curious, stay conscious, and remember, the road ahead was never meant to be traveled carrying the weight of yesterday.